So when I got back from Australia this week, I had a couple of things waiting for me in the post. Inside here will be my gold plaque for getting 1 million subscribers on YouTube, for which I have to thank you guys for. And I also, at the same time, had a bowel cancer screening kit in the post. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with me. This is a screening kit. This is because of my age group that I'm in, that the NHS is screening men of my age group to see if they've got bowel cancer. You know, reduce the risk of disease developing. I don't know what that says. I just thought it was an interesting combination. I think it says something. So, do you want to open this one? Let's not open this one just yet. I'm going to open my subscriber plaque. Do you want to see?
Yeah.
So, I imagine that some people get lucky and get 1 million subscribers early on. But this has been a monumental amount of work. 8 years. 950 videos. I'll read that later. Hey! That's a big number. There we go.
Look at that.
Oh, it's got a. Is that a finish, or is that just a bit of a, I don't know. All right. Oh, it is. Oh, it's the same size. Oh, it's bigger. Oh no, it is square. It's the house isn't square. All right. Take that one to work. Oh, I forgot how heavy that was. It's too cold to climb. It was too hot to climb in Australia. It's too cold to climb in South Wales, or at least it's too cold to climb and enjoy yourself. Wow, this week's anatomy video was really tough. It was really weird because I haven't been teaching for a couple of weeks, so you feel a bit out of the habit. Students complain that they lose their anatomy knowledge. I feel like I lose that after a couple of weeks. After a couple of weeks, I feel like I don't know anything because I haven't been teaching for a couple of weeks. I've forgotten it all. I was closing my eyes and seeing spermatozoa. I was up until like 10 o'clock Thursday night editing that video, and then I thought I can do better, I can do more, so I just recorded some more stuff on Friday. Honestly, so it was a really tough one, but fun, kind of type 2 fun, which is pretty much how all my videos feel. Type 2 fun. How do you describe type 2 fun to somebody that hasn't experienced it? It's not fun at the time, but it's fun afterwards. You can imagine like cycling in bad weather, climbing and being really scared. That's kind of type 2 fun. So thanks to Saeed for vetting my video. He checked it out for me. That's Saeed's area of expertise. That's his research area. And he only picked me up on one small point. So actually, I think I did pretty well. as a generalist, and I learned something I didn't know before, which is always a pleasurable experience. And because somebody's picked me up on it and we've talked about it, that's one of those learning experiences that tends to stick with me quite well, stays in my brain. Saeed's my new friend. Saeed teaches anatomy in Australia, and go and check out his YouTube channel. I was watching some of his tracks of the spinal cord, and thinking, I don't know if I know this. I don't know if I think I have taught it though. I checked my notes. I have taught it. Apparently I do know it. That's what memory's like for you, right? Look at this. Got the big jacket on today. Not only is it cold, but we've got 25 mile an hour winds with 50 mile an hour gusts, which makes it feel really cold. As we get around the bend, we're going to get into the wind. You can see the sand whipping across the sand, right? Whoop. Seriously, it's 3:30 and the sun's going down, so I better get on with this. Why am I talking to you in the wind? I mostly just wanted to say thank you. 1 million subscribers is one of those things that I dreamed might happen one day, but didn't really think it would happen. I've been doing this for 8 years, 950 videos. None of that has been easy. I don't find making videos easy. I find it challenging and creative, which is why I do it. I love the creativity of it. I love the satisfaction in having created something. I love the feedback I get from people telling me that it is useful. I love having a big resource that I can point my students to and create a flipped classroom, which is incredibly handy. But every week I kind of find it, I probably look quite relaxed. I'm probably quite relaxed while I'm doing it, but I get kind of stressed and annoyed when I'm making videos, but it's worth it. So in October 2016, I had already made some videos. I'd been using YouTube to host videos for web pages and that sort of thing. I had a vlog and a blog. No, I had a blog. And then video was becoming the future. So in October 2016, I decided to make one anatomy video and one vlog every week for as long as I could. My website became video, basically. And it's an open-ended challenge. It was just to do it for as long as I could do it, and I'm still doing it now. And nobody watched my videos until years and years and years later, and it slowly started to grow. That was okay, because my students at Swansea were my audience, and they still are. And that consistency, you know, as a teacher I was probably doing an okay job of teaching at the start. So that was what I was putting in my videos. The quality of the videos changed and hopefully improved as I practiced, as I did it every week, right? I'm never happy with anything I do. So not only am I reflecting on my teaching and thinking what went well and what didn't go well, but I reflect on my video and think, next time I could do it like this, next time I could do it like that. I don't think I've ever made anything I'm happy with. And that consistency, week in, week out, a huge amount of work every week, and slowly I started to attract an audience, people who found me useful, and it's been slow growth and it started to get faster and faster, but really in the last probably couple of years it's been the shorts are really popular on YouTube, and I've made some shorts that have got just been very, very popular, and that has been luck. I've made a lot of shorts, I've made a lot of videos, so I've rolled the dice a lot of times, but that was luck. So the growth really started to accelerate in the last couple of years. And look at me. As I'm getting towards 1 million subscribers, I've been making histology videos, so obviously I'm not trying to make super popular videos that everybody wants to watch. I'm making videos that are useful to the students that I'm teaching. It's like I've been trying to sabotage myself. The wind is coming from the same direction as the sun, so you can either hear me or you can see me. I'm not very good at this making videos thing, am I? Let's try to protect the mic a little bit. So, what am I really trying to say? What I'm really trying to say is thank you, and particularly to the 1,000 or 2,000 people that watch my vlogs. kind of the hardcore few. I mean, 1,000 or 2,000 people, that's loads. That's a massive amount. If I put you all in a room, that would be a really, really big room. So particularly, thank you to you guys. And I'm surprised you listen to me this much. I get sick of listening to myself. But also that this hasn't been quick. This hasn't been easy. It's not just the last 8 years of work, it's the last 20 years, 30 years of me being a massive nerd, loving science, loving talking about science, loving reading and learning more about science, and also technology. I've been using the internet since it first started to appear, and computers and all the digital technologies, and they've just come together as this. I tend to do things in 10-year blocks, or aim to. And that's with sports, with, triathlon and marathons and rock climbing and all sorts of things. And I'm 8 years into this. Is this going to be a 10-year block? I don't know. I don't think it will be. I can't imagine stopping, but I do imagine it will become something else. But I don't think the technology exists yet that it will become into. The other problem is, look, you can't actually get to the bottom of the crag today. The sand has been moved around so much. You got deep water between us and the crag. Well, it'd be a laugh. You could get on there somehow. And the wrong way round. South Wales is pretty great, right? It's very pretty. It's very cold. Like I say, it's getting dark at 4 o'clock, but that means we've got all the Christmas lights and stuff. It's very pretty. Yeah, I guess the reason I'm rambling, in the literal sense of walking, rambling, and speaking sense of rambling, is I'm probably a little bit overwhelmed with actually getting to 1 million subscribers. That it just doesn't. I don't know. It's just big numbers. Big numbers you can't hold in your head. They don't make sense, and I'm not sure what it means. If I just keep doing what I'm doing and don't think about it, everything will be fine, right? I like to live in my own little space. I don't like to think of 1 million people looking at me.
Me neither.
Right. Are we going to walk home in the dark, or? Let's go a little bit. Let's go a little bit further, and then we can walk back in the dark.